I'll be dealing with the series of classes related to nursing subject as per the Indian Nursing Council. So first we will see the subject nursing foundation. So in nursing foundation, the first unit is health. So first regarding introduction to health, health is defined as absence of disease. So initially health was considered as only absence of disease. So it is a state where the person is free from any illness. So later there was so many changes came into the health, and they said that not only the absence of disease but also there are certain other factors which are contributing to the health. So by this conclusion, the World Health Organization has given a definition for health as health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So according to this definition, the health is a dynamic process where the person must be physically healthy. Physically means his body should be healthy without any disease, and he must have a strong willpower, energy to do all activities. Then we call the person physically healthy. And mentally means the psychological aspect of the person. So the person should be free of stress, tension, on all his emotions, everything should be balanced, so that we will consider the person mentally healthy. And social health is where the person is able to communicate freely with other people and maintain good interpersonal relationship. Then when we call the person is socially healthy. So in order to tell the person is healthy, he must be physically, mentally and socially healthy, and it is not only the absence of disease or infirmity. So this was the definition given by World Health Organization, and other nursing leaders like Nightingale and have given so many definitions related to health, which means health is not only disease but all the other factors that also contribute to the health. Next, coming to the concepts of health. So there are mainly 4 concepts in health. First one is the biomedical concept. So biomedical concept, this is one of the traditionally followed concept related to health, which means the person should be physically healthy, that is absence of disease, physically healthy with absence of disease, and he must have a strong energy and willpower to perform all his activities. And in biomedical concept, the man is considered as a machine. So whenever the machine is getting repaired, he has to go to the hospital and get treatment, so that the disease will be cured and he will become healthy. But the biomedical concept did not look into the other aspect of the human being. So next came the ecological concept. So ecological concept means it considers that man has always interaction with the environment. So whenever there is some changes in the environment, then the person will contract the disease. So this environment can be food, air, water, etc. So the food we eat must be nutritious, and if there is some minerals, vitamins is missing in the food, then the person can contract the disease. And the air should be healthy, that means the person has to breathe the pure and clean air in order to be healthy. And same way, water should be clean and the person should consume clean water. So whenever there is some uncleanness or any problem in the food, air and water, then the person can get the disease. And not only that, according to the climatic conditions, the changes in the environment, like for example, when the environment is very hot, the person will get heat related diseases. When the environment is very cold, then the person will get the cold related diseases. So this was mentioned by the ecological concept. So even in ecological concept, there are some limitations which did not consider the mind and other emotional aspect of the human being. So next came the other concept called psychosocial concept. So psychosocial means psycho is mind and social is the relationships. So psychosocial concept says that the man should be free from stress, tensions in order to say he is healthy. And social concept is he must be able to maintain good interpersonal relationships and follow all the behaviors related to the health. So psychosocial concept says that not only the person's body should be free from disease, not only the environment should be free from infection and other microorganisms, even the mind of the person has to be healthy to consider the person is healthy. So according to psychosocial concept, a person should be free from stress and tensions, and he must be able to maintain good interpersonal relationship, follow all the cultural values, etc. in order to be the healthy. So next came the holistic concept. So holistic concept is nothing but the cumulative of all these concepts. So that is, here the human being considered as a whole, which includes the mind, body and spirit. So whenever there is problem in the body, the person, that is when there is sickness, the person has so many stress, fear, anxiety, etc. Then the spirit, that is he calls upon God, or he thinks that there is a supernatural power which can heal them. So all these three are interrelated to each other. So in holistic concept means man not only should be free from diseases, not only free from infection in the environment, or not only free from stress or tension, the man is considered as a whole human being, and all the aspects are cumulatively they should be healthy in order to say the patient as healthy. So these are the concepts related to health. Yeah, and health is also called as wellness. So wellness, okay, so is the other name given to the health. And wellness is a person is able to do all the activities to the extent he could function. Okay, so that means a person should be healthy. So even if there is some disability, he must be able to perform all his functions independently, and he should be healthy in mind, soul and body. Then it is called as the wellness. So according to the wellness concept, so this is based on the holistic concept. That means the human being as a whole must be healthy, then we call the person as wellness. Okay, and in this the wellness has different dimensions or components, which means first is the physical component. So physical component, as I already said, the person body should be strong and he should have enough energy to perform all the activities, and he should be free from diseases. So this is physical dimension of health. And next is the psychological dimension of health. So psychological dimension is free from fear, stress and tension. So for example, when a person is admitted in the hospital and he has so many fear, like what happens to his family, whether he will be able to cure the disease or whether it will lead to death. So these are some stress and tension will have in the patient while he is in the hospital. So psychological health deals with relieving the fear, stress and tension of a person. And next is social. Socialist man is a social animal, which means he is always in constant interaction with the environment. So in order to in constant interaction with the environment. So social health is he must be able to maintain good interpersonal relationship with the people and also the environment. Next comes the environmental health. So in environmental health, as I already said, the air, water and food should be clean and they should be free from any infection. So when there is no microorganisms or free from this microorganism and the person is not having infection, when the air, water and everything, the physical environment, everything is clean, then we call the person, then we say it is the environmental dimension of health. And next comes the occupational health. Occupational health is the person must be able to meet the activities of daily living, that is the brushing and bathing. So what all the activities we do every day, so that is the activities of daily living, and we must be able to perform a job or work which can give satisfaction to his life. Then we call the person as occupationally healthy. And next is the intellectual health. Intellectual health deals with the knowledge and understanding of a person. That means when a person is having a disease or something, he must be able to come to the hospital, get the advice and health education from the healthcare team members, and when they get the health education and when they get the health education, they must understand that, and then they have to inculcate those activities in the body so that they may promote the health. So that is intellectual aspect of the health. And last is the spiritual health. So spiritual health is a human being always believes that there is a supernatural power that is called God. So because people fear God, they follow moral values and they have do good behavior. So when a person believes God and is able to pray to God, and he believes that the God is there and he is able to pray and he gets the relief from certain diseases. So that is called the spiritual health. So these are the dimensions of the health.